What's going on, YouTube? I'm here with another disc golf collection video. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite discs. So I've got some gems here, some real gems. That would be the swirly PD2. The swirly PD2 is just kind of like Discmania's version of the Destroyer. Speed 12, 404. A lot of fade on these. So I'm going to start out with the newer released ones that you can still pretty much buy in stores, which is the one I just showed you. So these ones are an embossed run, very domey. It's got the dome. Most PD2s will have this, unless they're the luster or just really flat. Especially this new run, they definitely will have that. Here's a nice swirl in that one. This is the same run as the Triumph series. Also, got a few of these right here. Eagles Triumph, and this same run. So you're gonna get the same disc, same flight. Man, that's got some. Seeing it pop in the sun, and it's just pretty wicked here. So we'll toss that in there. I think I just showed you this one, but it's got a nice like clover pattern kind of, where it's just this was one of the nicer of the swirl stamp. I think that's kind of a limited thing. Man, that's beautiful. Look at it. So PD2, best forehand driver on the market, I would say, for like high speed stuff or overstable skipping shots. Just a workhorse disc. So that's the newest run of embossed PD2. I'm going to show you some of my favorites. Start out with these factory seconds. Crazy swirl in these. Just ridiculous swirl. Nice pinned run. Let's see the pin. And look at all that white swirl in there. It's just crazy. Now this one, factory second, because of a dimple in the rim here. I think it's that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, if you can see the dimple in the rim there. But man, it's got a nice color drop in there. I mean, there's a pink, white, blue swirls all up in it. I mean, that one's worth picking up again just because it's ridiculous. Those are both new, unthrown. Actually, all these are, except for this disc. This disc came new, or used, but it was just so beautiful. Kind of had to have it. Since it was already used when it came here, I threw it a few times and it flies exactly like you would want it to. It's really, it seems like the same run as this, just because of the pop top it has. I don't know if I showed you guys. Ridiculous. I think the blue one's actually domier, the dark blue. Like, just, it's almost wanting to resist it. It's so domey. Crazy. That's a good run though. Definitely going to be overstable. Really good flight. And you can see in that one, it's just like those other ones where it's got like a white swirl in the plastic. Really digging those. I'm saving the best for last here, so we're kind of just, everything from here on out is now pinned PD2. So this being the newest run, I think it's a newer Deuce Squad. Just got a nice swirly transition going here. Really digging these. I don't know about this one. It's got that kind of blizzardy rim type. I don't usually mess with those on PD2s, but I'm not sure. Here's a Hypno Huck. Really nice color scheme on this one. Also, it's that, I don't know if this, there's like a later run of the pinned that's not super flat like the Love. Like, here's what's coming up next is the Love stamp. But when you get these, you could tell because they are flat. They will barely heartbeat, but they still will barely, but when you put it up against one of these, I mean, you can definitely tell when the hand that this is really poppy, and then you have not so much pop. But these are the runs that everyone loves. Eagle and Simon. It's the coveted run, but this I think came after, or maybe it was just a domier part of that run. I think it came after though, just because look at it, it's noticeably more domey. But Hypno Huck, glad to have that in the collection. I mean, I've basically got two of the same stamp, the Love stamp. If you have this stamp on a pinned PD2, then you know it is the money run. I'll show you this one. It's got a nice like burst of yellow. These discs are really cool when you put them up to the sun. Just put it in front of the sun and just look through it. See all the swirl colors of swirl all throughout the disc. This is the best run PD2. You can't really get one with much better glide. I would recommend just having this run and the newest run, because this is like really overstable. This is still overstable, but it will flip up a little more. This thing will just like, you have to mash this thing to get it to flip at all, or turn over. Like, to get this thing to even turn over, I forehand release it like crazy. But they complement each other nicely. This one's got a Pablo's signature on it, nice color swirls. And this one, very nice. Now, get rid of those. I've got 4 of the pinned run here. These are very limited edition. I think there's like 10 of these in existence. The Physics of Flight stamp. This was done before Physics of Flight was coined for dynamic discs, whatever, YouTube page, or they have something about Physics of Flight now with them. So this is from about 2 or 3 years, probably 3 years, 3 to 4 years ago. I mean, 2017, 2016, I think. I might be off by a little bit, but this is a very rare disc. Love the stamp design. These are all basic stamp colors, because the stamp would kind of get lost with a flag foil or party time or whatever. You're not going to be able to read that where it says Physics of Flight. Granted, this doesn't say anything about hand-eye or anything, but it does have one of the trilogy logos. These 3 boxes or whatever that is. This is the plainest one, so I'm showing you it first, and then we're going to move on to, boom, just ridiculous. This is one of my favorites. Kind of reminds me of like a watermelon, or it's just got a halo, like a green halo. Really prominent on the back. That green pops through all over the whole rim. Just, I don't know if I can show the camera this enough. Just ridiculous. Like, forget about it. That thing is, this one's real nasty. It's like purple, dark gray, almost brown in there type shit, but wow, just crazy. Get that up close so you can see. The backs of these discs are sometimes better than the front. It's just out of control. Those are out of control. Man. These are the pinned run, money run. So these are my favorites. For my collection, this is some of my favorite plastic right here. You're looking at it. These 4.